I would like you all to imagine your business being operated successfully without the need for office space and with highly motivated employees. Some of the challenges facing business today is the ability to find employees without location or competition challenges. Virtual workplaces allow the organizations to employ members who are both happy to be at work, are very productive, and they are less expensive because they do not require the same pay as someone who has to travel to an office. There are several benefits to using virtual workplaces. The very first and foremost one is productivity. As you can see here, productivity means that the employees are spending more time working, they're being more productive during that work time, and they have much fewer lost time due to tardiness or not being at work at all. Another important factor is the turnover rate with employees. Employees are much less likely to call in sick if they're working from their own homes. They are less likely to be stressed by the commute that it takes them to get to work, and it also cuts down on tardiness due to commuting. The employee happiness is greatly increased, and the employee productivity due to the happiness is also increased. The morale of the employee is a very, very important factor, as most of you already know. Working from their home-based office, it gives them more freedom and creates better employees for your organization. It also opens the door for more family-oriented professionals, which, as we all know, can be a great benefit to your organization as well. And employees that have the ability to work from home for your organization feel much more important to the organization and are much more dedicated to the types of skill sets that you need at your business. Cost is always a big consideration, and consider that employees would be much more willing to work for less if they are not required to drive into the office every day. Not only that, if your organization is based in a large city where expenses of living cause pay to be higher in general, you have the ability to hire outside of the big city in smaller areas where wages are much, much lower, and employees would be very happy to make half of what current employees at your office are making. Also, your need for office space are greatly reduced, and both the employers and the employees can reduce their costs, which cuts costs for everybody. It's a win-win situation. The telecommuting is also very eco-friendly. First and foremost, there's no commuting, so that eliminates gallons and gallons of pollution that would go into the atmosphere just from simply driving to work. There's less cost for your office energy, and there's less cost to maintain equipment operating at your facility. So those are all some of the really, really big benefits. Happy and productive employees, lower costs up front and long term, dedicated employees, and the future business methods now. We'll talk a little bit more about the future business methods. As we all know, the technology age is leading us towards a virtual workplace. Whether organizations want to accept that fact and begin now, or if they want to wait for the future. But regardless of waiting or not waiting, the telecommuting workplace is going to happen. So it's, as a benefit to your organization, it's much more beneficial for you to get in now, get it started, get it rolling, because there are some aspects that have to be worked through. So we mentioned the benefits of it, we mentioned the productivity, we mentioned the employee morale, we mentioned the eco-friendly part of the eco-friendly benefits. All huge benefits for your organization moving forward, and it's all of these virtualized workplaces are going to happen in all business. So it's already popular with some businesses. It will continue to grow. This is a chance for you and your organization to get a leg up on your competitors and be ahead of them, having them chase you rather than the opposite of you chasing them. Your organization's future depends on the decisions you make today. Make the right choice and leave your legacy on this organization.